some names out of action.
And for Landry Shamet, and with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. And for the Clippers, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Patterson in at the 4. Leonard. And no good. Some solid defense from Brown.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
The rebound by the Celtics. Smart deciding where to go with it. Great D that time from Leonard.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up.
And that one's good. Beverley.
And what confidence from Beverley, squaring himself up as the pass was coming his way, so he was ready to fire.
Walker goes in. That shot no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Beverley finds Zubac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverley, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Tatum.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Now here's Walker. Brown drives in. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
George passes to Zubac. And here's Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Basket good. Walker's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I mean, he's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Smart against George. Here's Leonard. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Brown drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Out of Willard High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked 2nd in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
Free throw good from Brown. And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
And it's tied up with that one.
And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
Now, here's Beverley. A floater. It's deflected.
Unbelievable rejection from Smart there. Really using his insane vertical to send that one back.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And that work ethic, the core of the Celtics' values, are written on a big placard on their locker room wall.
Yeah, it emphasizes unselfishness, execution, toughness, and hustle. Those are the values of their team.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
Pass to Leonard. Now here's Beverly. Passes it to Patterson. Shot to stop the run. That shot off. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Leonard with the steal. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Brown, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Leonard against Brown. Leonard finds Beverly. Now here is George. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Now here's Walker. Brown outside. They'll double him with Harrell. Here's Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
You love the confidence of Tatum. He'll rise and fire, even with the defender glued to him.
George looking over the floor. Pass to Leonard. Over Brown. And it's Leonard missing.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Here's Tice. Offline with his 3. Clippers trail by 4. Now Beverly. The pass to Harrell. Jacks up a 3. No good that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Walker. He dishes it to Brown. Inside. Here's Smart. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, you knew that Kawhi Leonard would be a huge name on the free agency market last summer, especially after winning his second finals MVP.
And Kawhi let the pieces fall before making his decision. Was the last major free agent to choose where he was going to play. Ended up shaking up the NBA in the process by joining the Clippers.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams, 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections, and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective, only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
Now, here's Walker. And there's the feed to Williams. Poked away. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Harkless. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Celtics leading by 3. Brown with it. Williams picks him up. It's good. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
Pass to Harrell. Back to Williams. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's not their first option too often, but he can hit the three when he's on.
And it's Walker penetrating. Brown outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. That's 10 points for Jaylen Brown.
Now, this is the fire you love seeing. Now, Brown doesn't back down from anyone. He relishes getting his revenge.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader. Leonard, no luck.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Down low, Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
No good on that one. Chris, with every team looking to maximize floor space, which big men are the deadliest from outside? Have a shot that you've got to respect.
Oh, well, I think you got to go with a few. Just rapid fire. You got to go with that man, Mr. Towns, out there in Minnesota. How about Blake Griffin, what he did for the Pistons, just shooting, knocking those threes down. Now, I got to give my man Big Lopez a shout-out. He shoots it deep from Curryland out there for the Milwaukee Bucks. So much fun watching these guys. And don't forget about Big Marc Gasol. He'll let it fly from deep as well.
He will, and they're all effective.
Oh, very effective.
Williams double team. Harrell down low. He's covered by Brown.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. And the defense not making things easy for them.
Harkless with the steal. Williams outside. Good on the triple. Williams has got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. Gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
Williams kicks to Walker. Over Beverly. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Williams against Brown. Williams passes to Beverly. Here's Harrell. Stolen by Cantor. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Walker leading the charge. And stolen by Harrell. Williams against Walker. Williams can't get it to go.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Pass to Brown. Outside, Walker. Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity. The Clippers grab the miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Cantor. Brown with it. 10 points for him. And the pass to Cantor. Clock is at 3. Back to Brown. Over Harkless. Offensive rebound. Cantor. The kick out to Williams. Boston. No good that time either. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. And out of St. John's, Mo Harkless in his 7th NBA season.
Yeah, and he's coming into his own as a defensive-minded wing. I mean, his offense is still a work in progress, but he's still in his mid-20s. He's got some time.
The Clippers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have two elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Now here's Walker. He has 6. Outside Williams. And here's Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, he might not have been the top name in free agency this summer, but Kemba Walker's name was certainly on the radar of many teams.
No, you're right, Kevin, and in a lot of years, Kemba would have been one of the names to get in free agency. But with the amount of top all-stars that were available this summer, I feel like Kemba maybe didn't get all the attention that his game deserved.
No good on the free throw.
Well, after his incredible 60-point game last year, every team should be scared of Mr. Kemba Walker. Now, we all know he can take over the game and put on an absolute show when his shot is falling.
He hits the second from the line.
And the speed of Walker, I mean, it's sensational. He can switch gears and an active player on both ends.
Walker against Williams. From 18 feet away. Harkless. Tip back in for 2.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now, here's Walker. 7 points in the game. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Oh, and that's just a great defensive effort there by Beverly. He is all hustle.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me in my darkest days. I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay, I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston, we've got Williams. Edwards is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Williams at the small forward position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, the Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And it's Walker, top of the key. They double-team Walker. Celtics passing it around. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside. Walker's got 10.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Harkless with it. Cantor covering. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. P.J. Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. See, Webb, are you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon, what Michael Jordan did for the game, not just with the shoe, but what he did for the game and making it be so cool in the culture. And I got to give my boys in Michigan, I got to give us a little credit, too, with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy out of control. I love it, but no, yeah, I'm a little bit of a collector.
And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, and Brad Stevens, credited for the culture he's helped establish in Boston. But last season, though, that took a hit. Now we'll see how he responds to that adversity. It's going to be interesting to see.
Now here's Walker. He's got 10. Williams can't hit. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Green deciding where to go with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Chris, Coach Stevens was candid after last season. He said he could have done a better job finding that fit and holding a standard for the team.
Well, you like seeing that. If a coach has to hold his players accountable, then he must first hold himself accountable. And the front office was quick to dismiss that notion, but not so many fans. There's no panic in Stevens, though. I like that. He's a steady hand through it all.
Now Williams. Paul George missing from long range. Now Tice still looking for his first bucket in this one. Edwards can't hit, and the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Clippers trail by 3. Outside Williams. Outside George. Good work defensively by Smart. For Boston, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. For 3, it's good from long range. Smart's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Pass to Green. Dishes to George. Over Edwards. Poked loose. Passes it to Cantor. They double him with Green. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Williams finds George. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. George has got his second bucket tonight.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
They double him with Green. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. Left side, George. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Patterson comes in for Jermichael Green. And it's Kawhi Leonard in for Maurice Harkless. Boston also with the sub. Tatum's checked in. Smart against George. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Pass to Patterson. He kicks it to Williams. Nobody near Leonard. Drains the three-pointer. And now just a 1-point Boston lead.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's the pass to Williams. Over Leonard. Boston, no good that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Now here is George. Over Tatum. Again, the Clippers.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
And the rejection by Zubac. From the high post. Leonard, no luck.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team. Well, last season, the chemistry for the Celtics, well, to put it nicely, it was lacking. I mean, they had friction over playing time. Players pointed fingers. Marcus Smart said it. I mean, they weren't together.
Now here's Leonard. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Great D that time from Tatum. Smart wide open. He fires. Boston again missing. And Chris, just an uneasy silence in the Celtics locker room last season. The bench really not celebrating plays. How do they regain that joy?
Yeah, Kevin, it's so tough when you don't have good chemistry. I think you start with putting the team first. And leadership, it starts with being a good follower. It starts with sacrifice. I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And guess how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young. You're coming into a league. You're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times, this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process. But at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
Leonard. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Smart. Here's Brown. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Clippers.
Williams kicks to Zubac. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That is his first foul of the game. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Celtics now. Boston trailing. Here is Edwards. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Smart on the wing. Zubac defending. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Williams, and it's blocked by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
Now here's Smart. He's got 6. Pass to Edwards. Patterson against Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Patterson, and there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Wow, nice touch on the mid-range there. Tatum's a player who scores everywhere on the court.
Now here's George, defended by Tice. George against Smart, and George kicks to Patterson. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Leonard fires away from outside. Some solid defense from Brown.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Lou Williams. Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And after an incredible rookie season, Jason Tatum back to earth just a bit, Chris, in year 2.
Oh, yeah, and all that talent. Tatum getting to the line 6 times a game. That's how you put pressure on a defense.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Walker subbed in for Edwards. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Smart passes to Walker. Over Beverly. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Passes to Zubats. Leonard against Williams. They could use a bucket. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Now, here's Walker. He's got 10. Tatum's shot is off. Pass to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th man of the year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
They throw good, Lou Williams.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
And he can't hit the second. Boston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Brown outside. .122 left to play. Whoa!
Goodness. Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
The pass to Williams. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Smart. Tatum dishes to Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Here's Leonard, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Knocked away. Brown against Leonard. Brown kicks to Smart. 3-pointer. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Williams. To the right side. Here's Patterson. Good on the 3-point shot. Patterson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers ahead, up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, they're definitely struggling with their offensive efficiency. Anytime you're shooting in the low 30s from the floor, you're not going to put yourself in a position to win. They look too predictable right now. They need to do a better job of adjusting to what they're seeing from the defense.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. 5 on the clock. Brown feeling it out a bit. AT that time from Leonard. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. They lead by 1. It's George on the wing from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Tice. The Celtics shooting just 31% in the game. Walker finds Smart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Smart. You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
And after signing a 4-year, $52 million contract extension, Marcus Smart rewarded the Celtics, Chris, with the best season of his young career.
Yeah, his best shooting percentages by far. I mean, add in his continued progress as a playmaker. Don't forget he's the man on the defensive end. I think that's money well spent for Boston.
Boston trailing. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Leonard A rebound by the Celtics.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And there's the bucket from Tatum. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And George, here we go.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. Throw good, Paul George. And both free throws good for Paul George.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Tatum against Patterson. Tatum's shot is off. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company.
And although Walker is just 6'1", he possesses impressive strength, as he showed right there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harkless comes in for Patrick Patterson. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Stolen by Smart. Kicks to Walker. Outside Tatum. Passes it to Tice. Shot clock at 5. Over Harkless. Tice, no good.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
Leonard draws the double, and Harkless slams it in.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
George against Smart. Here's Tatum. Off the left rim and out. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Leonard. He kicks to George. There's the dish to Beverly. Leonard with the ball. 16 points for him. Pass to Harrell. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. Green's checked in. And then for Boston. Enes Kanter comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's Williams in for Jaylen Brown. And here is Los Angeles now. The lead is 2. And there's the pass to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Williams with the block. Walker against Harrell. Good work there as it goes. Walker's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
You got to admire how effective Walker is on offense. I mean, he's found his rhythm. He's riding that momentum.
Pass to Harkless. Outside, George. Three-pointer. The Clippers keep it alive. Here's Harrell. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, Walker. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. George passes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Passes to Cantor. Outside, Walker. Pass to Smart for the lead. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Smart's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's how you build confidence in your shot. Smart, able to set his feet off the catch and shoot.
The pass to Harkless. Smart against George. And it's George finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
So it's the Celtics now. That's tipped. Stolen by George. George double teamed. Here's Harkless. Drops in the tray. Harkless has got 10 points.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
Cantor dishes to Walker. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's George. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 15 points in the game.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Walker. And it's off the back rim, no good.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now here's Smart. He's got 13. They double-team Walker. The shot from 20 feet away. Tatum's shot is off. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. George. The rebound by the Celtics. Cantor's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tatum finds Walker. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Harkless. There's the 3. And Cantor pulls it down. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Walker. Launches it. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles. There's the double team with Walker. And here is Williams. He has 7. 5 to shoot. Double team on Williams. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. And the Clippers miss again.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific. He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Harkless on the wing. He's got 10. Here's George. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Basket counts. Smart's got 9 points here in the second half.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
That shot wide open. George has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Williams kicks to Walker. They double-team Walker. Pass to Cantor from 18 feet away. Buries the jump shot. Cantor's got his first basket.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
George against Smart. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Ball's knocked loose. And here is Los Angeles now. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to George. The 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Cantor, the pass to Walker. They double-team Walker. Green against Williams. Williams finds Walker. Harrell against Cantor. The Clippers grab the miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Williams against Smart. George double-teamed. They kick it out to Green. The shot's good on the assist by George. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now here's Walker. Fires for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Daniel Tice. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Edwards. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Brown. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. On the wing, Williams. Now the pass to Edwards. To the paint. It's tipped. Williams with the steal. George against Brown. On the wing, Williams. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics trail by 11. On the wing, Brown. Defended by George. Here's Edwards. Softly drops in the floater. Edwards got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. Outside Williams. Feeds it to George. It's stolen by Edwards. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harkless has got 5 rebounds tonight.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Williams scanning the floor. He feeds it to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Clippers have possession. Round kicks to Edwards. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Clippers, Patterson comes in for Harkless, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Paul George. And the Celtics also making a change. Walker's checked in. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Williams dishes to Walker. Pass to Tice. Walker finds Brown. Clock at 4. Over Williams. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 14 points for Jaylen Brown. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And the Clippers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Outside Williams. Williams with the block. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Count it. And it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Now, here's Tice. There's Walker with the 3.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Smart's checked in for Boston. And so he makes both from the line. And the Celtics with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Passes it to Tice. And here's Walker. A three-pointer, no good. Outside Williams. The feed to Leonard. They get a hand on it. Williams against Smart. Kicks it to Brown. Walker against Beverly. Lets the three fly. And it's Kemba Walker with the three. Walker's got 26.
Drills his third three of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him today.
Leonard inside. Brown's there. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Is such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
That free throw missing. Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. So we can't get either to fall.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Kemba Walker hits them both. Here's Beverly. He kicks it to Patterson. And the pass to Williams. To the inside. And it's Leonard missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Stolen by Beverly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And Beverly's a guy who loves physical contact. He really tries his best to absorb the contact on his shots to draw these fouls.
That's good from Beverly.
Well, in overtime, Beverly has established himself as just a defensive specialist, juggernaut, an absolute pest who plays his tail off on both ends of the floor.
All free throws good from Beverly. Here's Walker. Outside Williams. Brown outside. Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. Beverly against Walker. Now Beverly. Here's Harrell. Makes it off the glass. Harrell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Stolen by Beverly. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Paul George is checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Celtics trail by 16. Pass to Williams. Back to Smart, looking to end the run.
The ability to play above the rim. Smart can definitely throw down.
And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. Passes it to Patterson. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Here's Zubac. Pass to Patterson. Clock at 6. Walker against Beverly. That one no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside Tatum. Smart kicks to Brown. Tatum with it. Shoots over Zubac. Tatum's shot is off.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
George passes to Beverly. It's good. And the Clippers lead by 16.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Smart against George. Back to Smart. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
The pass to Patterson. Dishes to George. Pass to Beverly. For the 3. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 14. Paul George with the steal. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The deceptive athleticism of Beverly is just really going right at the rim with his dunking ability.
Walker against Beverly. Outside Tatum. Leonard with the steal. Now here's George. He's covered closely. Leonard draws the double. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The free throw drops for Zubac. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Both good from the line that time. Celtics trail by 18. Passes to Tice. Kicks it to Tatum. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the footwork, the positioning. Tatum's a difficult cover inside.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one.
And of course, the Celtics traded back from #1 to #3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
And so Tatum nails them both. Clippers leading by 16. Beverly dishes to Leonard. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown outside. And here's Tice. Pass to Smart. That one misses. Excellent D there from George. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. The pass to Leonard. Beverly wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beverly's got 11 in the second half.
And Beverly has wonderful moves and has a great stroke from downtown. Gotta love how he rises up with plenty of confidence.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Clippers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Paul George.
He had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
And here's Walker. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Count the basket.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Walker's shot is off. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Beverly deciding where to go with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Canner. Passes it to Langford. From deep. Off target. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.